Good morning, Year 2. Today is Monday, the 1st of March. March. That's another whole month that's gone by, and a month since my last Monday video to you. You've done so well, and there's only this week to get through with remote learning, and then we're all back to school together, and we're so excited to see you all again. I'm going to start today with a reminder. On Thursday, it is World Book Day, and you can choose to dress up as a character from one of your favourite books. If you do dress up, please get an adult to take a picture of you and send it to our school Facebook page so that we can see who you chose to dress up as. Okay, so to start today, I would like you to have a go at reading your book. Whatever book you've got, see if you can spot any questions or exclamations in there. They're really easy to find because they end in question marks and exclamation marks. And once you've spotted one, I'd like you to have a go at rereading it with expression. So if you read a question, your voice should go higher at the end, like, "What are you doing?" Or if you read an exclamation, you can put lots of expression in your voice depending on whether it's scary or dangerous or exciting. The other thing that you can look at for using expression is when characters speak. When they speak, there'll be speech marks, or they're called inverted commas, around what they say, and there might be a little clue with the verb afterwards or before they speak, something like shouted. So then you'd have to use expression where you say loudly, or it might say something like gulped, because the character's really scared, and you can say it in a scared voice. So have a look at that in your reading today. After reading, it's time for some phonics. And as usual, I would like you to use the PowerPoint to go over our words of the week, the common words of the week. And then there are 8 sounds that for you to practice. They've all been mixed up from last week. And first of all, either a real or an alien word will pop up with the sound in, and you've got to see if you can sound out the word, recognising that sound within the word. And then the grapheme will pop up afterwards, so you can see whether you were right or not. Okay, so there's 8 of those for you to do. Then the phonics sound for this week, what we're working on, is the E sound when it's spelt EY at the end of a word. There aren't many words that are spelt EY at the end, but you do need to learn which ones are. Okay, and you'll be doing an activity where you match the words to a picture and also fill the word into the gap in a sentence as well. After phonics, it's time for literacy, and this is the work that we'd like you to send in to us today. So we're still carrying on with Wanted the Perfect Pet, but instead of the perfect pet being a duck, this time you're going to have the perfect pet being a cat, and you're going to collect some vocabulary to describe the cat. Okay, and then after that, it's time for maths. In maths, we're continuing with your measure work, but rather than looking at length and height, you're going to be looking at mass. Mass is how heavy something is, and you're going to focus on looking at heavier and lighter in maths. Then lunch, have something to eat, get your brain ready to work in the afternoon. So after your lunch, it's going to be your afternoon subject, which today is computing, or ICT. And in computing, we're going to look at how to do some coding online. You're going to be creating your own algorithm to make a little sprite move around a picture, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and then what you could do at the end of the day is you could watch the assembly. There'll be an assembly on our home learning website as well. Okay, so today's challenge is linked to Wanted the Perfect Pet, and you can see that I've got Duck here helping me with my videos today, and Duck in the story creates a disguise, doesn't he? What does Duck use for his disguise? I think he uses an old pair of socks and an egg box and some string to create the perfect disguise. So I'm just going to pause the video for a minute, and I'm going to be back with you. Hold on.